today. And of course, this is a double elimination best of 3 format whereby we saw the day started off with Prototype Klasiko X and also 1% Klasiko Rampage. And Prototype and Klasiko Rampage, they won their first games of the day, moving them to the upper bracket final. Lower bracket, unfortunately, will be Klasiko X as well as 1% because they lost their first games today.
I fear for both Klasiko X as well
See
as
the next two teams going ahead at each other. And just to remind everyone who they are, this is it. Prototype versus Klasiko Rampage. And of course, we're going to start with the first game as usual in Hardpoint.
Let's go. We cannot wait. So both of these squads have been absolutely so delighted to hand over donuts. Are they gonna possibly hand over another donut in this game as well? We will go to see because it will be quite the dominance if they do, right? Phobia going in that 3 shots and 4th shot and he misses. Oh goodness me, he's not having a great time.
Oh, he's not having a great time at all. Now Klasiko Rampage, they are getting the first few points on the hard point, but can they hold on to it because we can see here the kills. Yeah, the kills are still coming in for Klasiko Rampage. Prototype so far getting only 1 kill, 2 deaths.
Well, the first hard point is going to be as important as any other hard point. The question is how long are they going to be able to hold on to it? Klasiko Rampage right now just showing us the answer is very long.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 24 more seconds on the clock. Can he maximize it? And now Andy getting his first kill. Taking out Hatin as well as Dex from Prototype. Oh my goodness. I worry this could be a whooping.
Absolutely, man. Moving back in there right now. BY15 in the hands of Zarif. I wonder if he has the sniper on him as well. Andy getting taken out. Look at that, 48, 49 points on the board. And Klasiko Rampage will go on to wrap up hardpoint number 1 with a total of 53 points.
53 points already for Klasiko Rampage. Not the best. We have seen 59, but then again, it's okay. Now the next hardpoint is still neutral. No one knows the next hardpoint. Surprisingly for quite a while until Klasiko Rampage had to come in.
Prototype is still on 0 points. The question is, are they going to be able to do anything? They're not making a play at all. Going in here, Sia right now, what? Chopper gameplay doesn't get the takedown. The player prone and right this just at the right moment. Sia right now, and oh wow, just to walk in front of his gunfire after that beautiful gameplay to die like that. What a disappointment. Zarif, as he pushes back in here, he is the sniper in this game. Oh, going in for one more. Hatim right now in trouble, but Hatim will go on to take him out.
Mustachio, we are already touching 90 and Prototype haven't been able to secure a single point. Are they going to give us a history that they themselves don't want?
Well, I think they will go ahead to do that, right? Because like what we kind of found out earlier as well, Hatim is back in here in the pro scene after quite a while, after this break. So maybe this is his warm-up tournament. Maybe we will see Prototype coming back in here a little bit more later in the day. I guess, well, I hope, because thus far we've seen them perform quite well. And there you go, 12 points finally in there by Prototype. And the question is, how long can they keep a hold on it? Because the number of frags they have gotten apart from Tex is absolutely horrendous.
Well, at least he's more than the Turtles right now because he got more than 20 points. And at least the third hard point, so far they have been holding on to it fairly well. Yeah, there you go. It was challenged by Klasiko Rampage, but Klasiko Rampage says, yeah, it's okay, you can take the entire minute, it's fine.
Correct.
We can let you go.
Yeah, Klasiko can definitely say that, right? Because at the 97 point mark, they just need to control 1 full hard point and they can just aim in for the next one. There's no risk in it whatsoever for them. So it's a good play in here for Klasiko Rampage, yet even if they are not making a play for that hard point.
Yep, they can just stand by on the next hard point, which they are already doing, mind you. So now, Prototype, they have to be super aggressive to win this.
Which I believe is going to be quite impossible. Look at Klasiko Rampage right now going on what they do best, a bloody rampage. It's going to be Phobia right now as he goes in, but Klasiko will go on to take those revenges. Hatim getting taken out right now, and the points going up to 1-1-1.
Doesn't feel like Prototype has an opportunity. Just look at the minimap. Klasiko Rampage have locked down this area. Prototype can't even get close.
Absolutely correct. And on top of that, they've got the sentry gun in the area as well. The sixth man, and the sixth man will definitely go on to perform quite well. Zia going in here right now. Chopper gameplay gets taken down. Are we going to be able to see Dex go in there? He has gotten 1 kill already. Zarif right now. Chopper gameplay as well. What a beautiful lockdown by Klasiko Rampage. No room to breathe at all.
And there you go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, they somehow stopped the countdown.
Oh, beautiful, beautifully done in there. And they will go ahead to delay the inevitable 3-point destruction that Klasiko is about to place on their
And there you go. 2 more points, 1 more point, and Klasiko Rampage wins this. Pretty much easy game for them, bringing them that 1 precious point.
and super duper easy. There was nothing much in there. Not a lot of action as well because Klasiko Rampage just won that match hands down.
Hands down, it was a very straightforward game.
It was almost as hands down as how Klasiko X lost.
Yeah.
Can they make a comeback? Because now we are jumping into Search and Destroy. Prototype going up against Klasiko, who went on a crazy rampage at the hard point, right? So Search and Destroy, it's supposed to be a slow game. Supposed to be. Will Klasiko decide for it to be a slow game? That's the question.
Well, we need to wait and see. And of course, we are getting into game number 1 of Search and Destroy. This Klasiko Rampage on the defending side, while Prototype on the attacking side. Are they going to treat this as a team deathmatch? Because we have seen both of these teams actually do that.
Absolutely correct. Both these squads are culprits when it comes to turning the Search and Destroy into the team deathmatch, right? Because they have both gone in and bullied their earlier opponents. Now they face off with each other. Klasiko Rampage obviously looking like the better side at hardpoint, and we all know when the mode changes, when the game mode changes, the gameplay style changes as well. So we might just see Prototype being the better sides. We don't know. Let's wait and let's watch.
Well, of course, okay, now to be fair, about 30 seconds into the game so far, they are treating this as it should be, a slow-paced tactical game in Search and Destroy. So everything so far so okay. No one's actually even taking any shots so far, so everyone's alright.
And that's good, right? And for me, that is a very clear sign that the squads respect each other. And it's not to say that, you know, if they don't respect the other squad, it's a bad thing. I mean, that's just how the whole gaming world works. If you can dominate your opponent, go ahead and dominate them.
Well, talking about domination, looks like the gunfire has started. They have managed to even up the odds 3v3, but now at this moment, yeah, it's still 3v3 at this point. So quite even, I would say, it's around 1.
Absolutely. Zarif almost getting taken down there. Ooh, Alfari not able to do his best. And Klasiko Rampage will go ahead to fall left, right, center. Andy, the solo player left in here right now. DLQ action by this guy. And he will go on to take on the bomb planter, who's holding on to a HG40 and a chopper player as well. Not good at all.
Not good at all. It's 3v1, and the bomb has been planted, so he has to take them out. Okay, the shot did not connect there. Andy now taking the second shot again, did not connect. I don't think he will be able to do this. It's not enough time for sure.
Well, he pulls out the HVK immediately, knowing that someone was coming in there for the backstab. But Lil Young, well, he kind of smarted up a little bit there. He wanted to go in for the backstab, but changed his mind towards the very end.
It's very simple. If you already planted the bomb, all you need to do is just not die. As long as you keep that happening, then there's no way your opponents can actually defuse the bomb. And here's a good example.
Exactly right. But old habits die hard. He almost fell into the same method again. Let's just go and rush since we've already planted. But obviously the game sense, well, kind of held him back there, and what a brilliant decision that was. And round number 1, it goes to Prototype.
Enemy in sight.
Round number 1 goes to Prototype, and now we can see Sia. There's MIB. Oh, there you go. The first blood is in, and Andy, the first one to go out. The last one to do this round. Now the first one in this round, and now the bomb will be planted. Oh, or will it not be planted?
It's going to be a 4-on-3 situation right now. MIB, Alfari gets taken down as well. Well, the HG40 is just popping off, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the BY-15s don't seem to be able to do anything at all to them.
hang on a second. Now they plant the bomb. Really, guys? Respect the game, please. You should plant the bomb just now. But nevertheless, now it's 2v3 and MIB managed to get that one kill just to even up things again.
Well, Zarif, MIB pushing in here when they have got nothing to work for. Because just when I thought Prototype was actually going to get another round, they get taken out. Well, if only they had gone in for that earlier plant, I think they would have been able to force Klasiko Rampage in here to make those early mistakes, which they didn't do. They took their time, and I think they paid a very, very dear price for it.
Correct. I'm not too sure why they cancel out the first plant though, but well, it is what it is. We are going to round number 3, and we'll see if that changes in terms of how they play this game.
Oh, it's going to be Dex and Zarif facing off against each other. 2 snipers. Oh, and Zarif has spotted him. And a oh, not enough at all.
Oh, not enough. Oh, that was just so close. But then again, now it is 3v3. The odds are even. Yeah, now taking the kill. And now looks like Klasiko Rampage, they have the upper hand.
Zarif still looking for Dex. Dex is still alive. The 2 sniper players, they want to get the takedown. Andy gets taken down by Zephyr right now. And we've got Sia moving in. HG40 gameplay goes in for a beautiful backstab on Dex. And that's it. Zarif doesn't need to worry about him anymore. And Zephyr is the final player that they need to be concerned about. A 2-on-1 situation, bomb on the ground. I don't think Klasiko needs to worry.
Yeah, I don't think so. And now because the bomb is on the ground, so Klasiko, they definitely have the advantage here. They just need to keep eyes on the bomb. Anyone goes for the touch in on the bomb, well, just shoot them down.
But neither one is on the bomb though.
Interesting.
And they literally have just left the bomb there. Zephyr's not going in for the bomb as well. He thinks that they have the bomb. They think that he might be guarding the bomb. And finally, in all of the confusion, Klasiko continues to rampage on. This is point number 2. The rampage has just started. Will it continue, or will Prototype be able to kind of, just blend in with Klasiko's style and take them out? Can they use their own methods against them? Because we have seen Klasiko going in there making silly mistakes. I mean, and it's not that they are the only squads who do that, right? It is so common with so many of these teams when they get a little bit confident going into these rounds, and Prototype can take advantage of that situation. But of course, if Klasiko backs down a little bit and plays this a little bit more seriously, Prototype will definitely be in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we can see Prototype, they have the upper hand though. 4v2 at this point could go back to Prototype and they could even it up all again.
And this is exactly what we are talking about, right? Whether or not Klasiko is actually properly playing this game, because they need to go in there for the defense. And we have seen them pack such a crazy tight defense. In hardpoint, the players for Prototype couldn't even get a couple of frags whenever they moved into those areas. And all of a sudden now they are pros. It's impossible. Klasiko needs to kind of just fix whatever they've got going on in their squad right now and just come back in here. But for the time being, it's 2-all.
Yep, for the time being, it's 2-all. And I noticed that Andy, he hasn't got a single kill in this round. Same goes for Dex as well. A little bit surprising. We did see these two perform absolutely well, especially Dex, but yeah, somehow he's not getting the kills in.
But look at Zephyr though, with an 8 frags so far in these 4 rounds, and he will definitely be excited to do more damage. MIB holding in here. Both squads holding quite well. I wonder who will be the first ones to make the mistake, right? Because going in for the early push will easily get you taken down. MIB right now, he's got one player to back him up, but Al-Fadi making the first mistake. MIB, the next one to go down. Dex with a beautiful kill, and Phobia gets taken down by Andy. Saya right now, one beautiful takedown for it there.
Oh, that is beautiful indeed. They managed to even up the odds. It's 3v3 with 1 minute 13 seconds on the clock, and the bomb has yet to be planted. And then again, looks like Sia has been taken out, and the bomb will be planted now, and pressure on the side of Klasiko Rampage.
Oh, it's going to be Dex coming in here right now. A 2-on-2 situation, and Zarif gets taken down along with the vehicle beside him. And the HG40 gameplay right now, the final player in here for Klasiko Rampage. Can he do anything with his 29 HP?
15 HP to be exact right now. It will go up soon, but then again, 1v2 with a bomb being planted, 20 more seconds on the clock. No, he can just get happy kills there.
Oh, absolutely, man. Dex in front of him right now. Andy is so close to getting taken down. He has raked up 2 kills in this round, but can he get more? Dex coming in again, but so close to getting it done. At the end of the day, the answer is no. He gets denied. Prototype they pull forward 3 points.
And with that round, Dex breaks his personal donut, getting 3 kills for himself. Andy as well getting 2 kills on the board. So everyone got their own kill, but with Zephyr 8 kills, this guy is massive.
Massive for the time being, but can they capitalize on his confidence moving into this round with so many of those frags and continue to keep up that good work? Because Klasiko looks like they are shaking a little bit already now. With a quick plant in there, they should be able to get this round. But if Prototype just keeps up what they are doing, we can definitely see this go into a tiebreaker.
Oh, it could go into a tiebreaker here. And now we can see MIB spots one in front of him, but the shots do not connect. And now MIB, all they need to do is guard the ball. Prototype have only 3 team members. 3 team members there with Dex just recovering his health. So Alfari spots one for it, takes one down. Alfari takes 2. Whoa! Double kill for Alfari.
And what a way to do it, right? I tell you, Alfari is such a crazy good player with that BY-15. He obvious, and Lil Young, he knew the player was there, right, Lil Young, and he went in there for the shots. Alfari obviously a little faster than him with that shotgun, but the second takedown was where we see how really good this player is, right? Goes up, quickly stands up, quick slide, gets out of the way, avoids those gunshots, and then takes it back down. Perfection. Perfection. Dex coming in, Yesaya going down, Andy right now.
Perfection indeed, and now perfection. Can it be perfection again and again? Sienna goes down, Hatim as well goes down. It's 4v4 at this point. The bomb has yet to be planted. 30 more seconds on the clock. The bomb has been planted, in fact. And 30 more seconds on the clock. And now can Prototype actually do this? They are not moving in.
See, when Prototype had the bomb, what they did again and again and again was go in and hold. Go in for the slow plays, go in for the turtle plays, I would say. And look at Andy there, just holding the bomb so well. 2-on-1 situation. Oh, Andy gets taken down, but 5 seconds. Can they do it? No, the answer is no. With 3 on there, they are gone. Goodbye, Prototype. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, what?
Wait!
No. Unrealistic. Cannot be. That was a defeat for them. It takes about 5 seconds to go in there for the defusal. They started at the 4 second, but they still managed to get it done.
It was a split second. That last split second, definitely, without a doubt, that little bit of 0.0001 second saved them.
Oh, so lucky going in there. But Prototype, they better make great use of that luck. Because Klasiko is coming in here for the attack again, but this time they seem to have been shaken. No, that's it. Prototype is going to take this round. Klasiko needs to regroup. They cannot continue going in there carelessly like this.
Oh, talking about cannot continue, looks like it will still happen for them. And it is game point for Prototype. Klasiko, they have a hill to climb.
An absolute excellent performance by Prototype. I mean, the only thing that is allowing them to get the better of Klasiko Rampage thus far is they are able to maintain their composure at those high stress levels. I mean, look at Klasiko Rampage, right? The moment they go in there and they lose the round that they were supposed to win, they get shaken and they are going out. And oh, look at this. Okay, good comeback so far, but almost taken down. Zarif Alfari getting really lucky there. But it's a 3-on-3 situation right now. Hatim getting the beautiful frag on Zarif.
Oh, Hatim with a sniper. He is back in the game there with that kind of gameplay. That's what we want to see. But then again, we need to see more of that. It is 1v3 at this moment. This could be game for Prototype. He takes one. Alfari can take the second one. But no! There you go! Prototype with search and destroy.
An absolutely perfect comeback in there for Prototype after getting owned at hardpoint. To be able to pull this comeback off, it's definitely going to put them in a very comfortable position. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a quick short break because neither me or Cloud, I can say, can wait to see what happens to have, right? Because we can't be having donuts all the way. 2 donuts in here already. Are we going to be able to see more later in the day? We will go ahead to see that. But for now, it's going to be Prototype taking on Klasiko Rampage. It is going to be a game called Domination played at Summit.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Who will take home this round. Prototype or Klasiko Rampage, both teams, they have their strengths in terms of being very aggressive. We have seen earlier today as well. So it could be anyone's game, I can say. And in domination, if you are an aggressive team, you will always have the upper hand.
Absolutely. Going in for those early frags, getting all of those points, raked up so early in the game is definitely going to be helping those players. And we do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is taking a little while. About 10 seconds, we will be jumping into the game. And it is, going back to what I was saying, right? Getting those early frags, collecting those points, raking up those score streaks, and then bringing in the doom upon your opponents. That's exactly how domination is played like a pro.
Yes, and here we go. As usual, point A, but C, okay, a little bit slow on C though, but then again, B looks like they have the upper hand on the side of Prototype. But Prototype, will they be able to secure it? Nope, not yet halfway there. Zari takes that kill for himself, and B is still up for grabs.
Oh, and just like that, they managed to go ahead and possibly grab Bravo. Yes, they will go ahead to do so. And the reason why Klasiko managed to do so was because they knew exactly the simple rule to capturing hard points. Sorry, capturing those domination points, right? The more players you have there, the faster the clock is gonna tick, the faster the timer is gonna go. And it's just as simple as that. I get so confused when players try to capture those points solo. It's so difficult, and they get taken down as soon as the enemy gets alerted.
And there you go. Looks like Klasiko Rampage, they have all 3 points at this moment. Alfari now denying the points. C could be taken back by Prototype, but looks like, could it be a completed? No, it stopped there, but then again it resumed.
Oh, and for now it has stopped. Charlie right outside here. Alfari can go in for this. But instead of going in for the defense, Alfari moves away because he knows one of his players are already there guarding. He is going to go in for the flank on Bravo, perhaps.
Oh, but then again, see, man, they couldn't secure it. And Klasiko Rampage, now they are rampaging through this. 44 against 9, not even 10 for Prototype so far. They can't even touch C.
How long are they going to maintain a full-on lockdown? This is crazy. Hatem coming in there, getting taken out. Klasiko is going on a rampage. If you want to know why they are called this, this is why.
Absolutely, but finally they can take C, that's for sure. And there you go. And finally they got 10 points for themselves. And it will take, yeah, there you go, 10 points. And they managed to get that next kill here for Dex. Can they take on B? But B just too strong for them.
Absolutely right. And they obviously will not be hitting that 75-point mark. But Klasiko is going to rampage through to that halfway point. Bravo and Alpha belongs to them. They're not going in for the full-on pushes just yet. But they want to get the kills. They don't care about Charlie anymore, except Zarif, of course. Zarif is saying, hey, if I... And look at that, right? When the one player goes in there, how long does it take to take over those domination sites? It's so confusing why players would attempt that solo.
And I must point out that Alfari has 16 kills. Even the next one has 8 or 9, which is almost double.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And look at Lil Young in the game thus far, and he's got 0.
And 0 kills so far? Really? Okay, right. Nevertheless, now looks like A has been taken. And Prototype, they can't even secure a single, not even their own C.
Well, Hatem going in there. Bravo has already been captured. Is he going to be able to pull it back though? Because the players are coming in here and he is solo. And this is exactly what I was talking about. When the opponent already gets the notification, they are going to be pushing in for you. But you waste so much of precious time waiting in there on your own. But they almost got the full-on lockdown. Alpha is still going to be held by Klasiko.
Yes, it is still up for grabs there, and now we can see that, oh, B could be taken back by Klasiko Rampage. Now they're going to go in for the lock on B, and yes, they will be able to secure it, that's for sure, but no! Zephyr there to deny, just at the nick of time.
Absolute beautiful play in there by Zephyr. Even with that crazy recall on the chopper, he manages to bring it back down. Oh, it's going to be Alfari right now, almost taking it. And beautiful, it is the transform shield that was brought out by Prototype that helps protect him.
Yep, and there you go. Great play there. And Zephyr going up to the second floor just to clear off anyone who's there. And now Klasiko Rampage, they may hit the 100 mark really soon. They just need to try to take back B.
Oh, and whether or not they can do so is quite a question in here because Prototype has already stepped up their gameplay and they are going in there to protect both Bravo and Charlie. They might be able to make a comeback in here if they can hold slightly longer. But don't forget, Klasiko had such a long hold on all three positions at the start of the game.
Well, talking about holding, unfortunately, they lost B towards Klasiko Rampage, and now C, a quarter away, but they managed to stop C somehow. If it's going to be a full lockdown, Klasiko Rampage will definitely win this.
Absolutely. Well, Alfari right now, he is pushing in here. And quite honestly, even if it's not a full-on lockdown, they just need Alpha and Bravo. They don't even need Charlie. Prototype is still going to get eliminated. And Cluster Strike by Sia right now.
Yep, Cluster Strike, and there you go. That will definitely stop a lot of them. But C is still up and open, and now MIB looks like he's going to suit up soon.
Yeah, the XS1 Goliath is on the way in already. Goodbye, Prototype. I hope you have fun at the lower bracket because Klasiko is going to rampage on from here on and towards the 150-point mark, and nobody can stop Klasiko once they go on that rampage.
Doesn't seem like there's any opportunity. We can see Zarif now. He is on the roll himself. Alfari, 26 kills already. Can Alfari get 30 kills? And this round, that will be an amazing number to reach.
Well, Lil Young, on the other hand, he has gotten out of that donut situation with the 2 kill for himself, so he's going to be quite happy. Alfari in there, BY15 dances that tango, but in the end gets taken down by Hatim. It's going to be Lil Young getting taken out by Zaya, and look at the points there, 140. And that's about it. Klasiko has managed to get it done in such beautiful fashion. Prototype, I do apologize, but you have been outclassed, outshined, outplayed by the Klasiko Rampage.
And it is confirmed right now. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, they bought a little bit of time for itself, but like you say, they are just delaying the inevitable, and Klasiko Rampage is moving on to the finals.
Oh well. Oh well, it was already coming, right? I mean, when we went into Hardpoint, that was such a crazy, crazy game. Klasiko Rampage was so good in there. And then Search and Destroy, goodness knows what happened. And it was all Klasiko Rampage's fault for not being able to win that match. Many, well, unforced errors, careless mistakes here and there got them or led them towards a loss. And here, they finally managed to crawl their way back and dominate perfectly.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, so we have to congratulate the Klasiko Rampage for getting into the finals. And of course, right after this, we'll be moving on to the lower bracket teams, whereby we will see how they face off to meet up with, let's see, to meet up in the lower bracket finals.
Prototype.
Yes, Prototype.
Correct.
Apologies there.
Now,
Prototype again.
When we go in here at both of these squads who are in the lower bracket, they have both been handed over donuts. They have not won any rounds thus far today. So obviously going in here, both will be quite excited because this is the time for them to actually get it done. Now, if one of these squads get a donut, they will be the most saddest squad we've ever seen in the whole of the MSP National Qualifiers, because that'll mean they exit without even getting one round. Well, is that going to happen? We'll find out after a short break.